Imagine a land of endless desert. The sun is hot, the sand is everywhere, stretching as far as the eye can see. This is Egypt without the Nile River, a vast and unforgiving desert. The Nile is a long river. It flows through Egypt, carving a path of life through the desert. The Nile River gave life to Egypt, transforming barren land into fertile ground. It made the land green and lush. This made it possible for people to live and thrive there. The ancient Egyptians knew the Nile was special and revered it. They called it Ar, or Our, meaning black, a name that reflected its significance. This was because of the rich black soil the river left behind after its floods, which was incredibly fertile. This soil was perfect for growing food, ensuring bountiful harvests. The Nile was Egypt's lifeline, a source of sustenance and prosperity. It helped create one of the greatest civilizations in history, a beacon of human achievement. The Nile River was the heart of ancient Egypt, central to its existence. It was more than just water, it was the essence of life. It was a way of life, integral to every aspect of Egyptian society. The river's floods were predictable, a natural clock for the people. They came every year at the same time, like clockwork. This helped the Egyptians plan their farming with precision and confidence. The Nile made Egypt a land of plenty, a true gift to its people.
Section 4. The Nile in the heart of Egypt. Culture and religion. The Nile was central to the lives of the Egyptians. It was only natural that it influenced their beliefs and daily practices. The Egyptians believed the Nile was a god. They called him Hapi. Hapi was a kind god who provided them with life and food. The Egyptians celebrated the Nile's annual flood. They held grand festivals to honor Hapi. They believed the floods were a sign of his blessing and a promise of prosperity. They even built some of their most important monuments near the Nile. The pyramids of Giza are a great example of this. These amazing structures stand as a testament to the Nile's profound influence on Egyptian civilization, shaping their architecture and history.
Section 5. The Nile's enduring legacy, modern Egypt. The Nile River is just as important to Egypt today as it was in ancient times. The river still provides water for farming. It is also a source of hydroelectric power. Today, the Aswan High Dam helps control the Nile's floods. It generates electricity for the country. The Nile is a popular tourist destination. People come from all over the world to see the river and the ancient monuments that line its banks. The Nile River is a symbol of Egypt's rich history and culture.
Section 6. The Nile forever Egypt's lifeline. From ancient times to the present day, the Nile River has shaped Egypt in countless ways. Its annual floods made agriculture possible, turning barren land into fertile fields. This led to the rise of cities and a powerful civilization that thrived for millennia. The Nile was a source of life, a means of transportation, and a source of spiritual inspiration for the people. Today, the Nile continues to sustain Egypt, supporting millions of lives. It provides water for agriculture, generates electricity, and supports the economy. Just like in the past, the river remains the lifeblood of Egypt, essential for its survival. The Nile story is a powerful reminder of how important it is to protect our planet's precious resources for future generations.